Cancer, Spirit says that the rest of this year is about divine timing, okay? You have waited, you have healed, and you have outgrown so much, Cancer. And before 2026 hits, you are about to see why, okay? You guys, please tap in, because what unfolds between now and the new year could literally shift your entire path, okay? If you want to know what's ahead, I'm getting ready to tell you. So let's talk about it, okay? Welcome back to the Cancerian Vibe. This is your one-stop shop for astrology, tarot, and intuitive insights, especially for my Cancerian placements. You guys, I am your guide, the spiritual bridge, and today we're going to be diving into the energy from now until the end of 2025, okay? I have to give a quick PSA. My content, you see, it is watermarked. If you happen to see my content anywhere else, especially on this TikTok page, Betty's TikTok page, I don't see how y'all are still interacting in whatever. Please, y'all, report the page. Please report the page. It is stolen content. You are putting yourself at risk of being scammed, okay? Report it. Do not support it, okay? Please, please, please protect yourself from the scams and only use my official links in the description or pinned comment below. If you are listening to me right now on a account that is not the Cancerian Vibe, you are in the wrong place, baby. Get out of there quick, okay? Hear me and hear me well. Do not come find me after they scam you, okay? That's all I got to say. All right. But anyway, Cancer, let's talk about astrologically the rest of this year, because, babes, astrologically, the rest of this year is going to be a roller coaster of retrogrades, new beginnings, and very much karmic faded closures, okay? The rest of 2025 is really about course correction and divine alignment, okay? So the energy through from October through the end of December is really going to push you to clean house, Cancer, mentally, emotionally, and especially spiritually, okay? So that when 2026 begins, it can begin on very solid ground, okay? We got Mercury and Mars that's going to enter Sagittarius as we close out October and begin November. That's going to fire up your 6th house, Cancer, of health, habits, and daily routines, okay? You don't be surprised, because you may definitely feel the urge to kind of reorganize your life, reorganize your schedule, or just start planning some type of big career move or something that you got cooking up, Cancer. Just keep in mind with that Mercury retrograde starting on November 9th, do not rush, okay? That retrograde is coming in and reminding you, don't rush, okay? Refine instead, okay? There's going to be a full moon in Taurus that happens the beginning of November, I believe the 5th. That's going to activate our 11th house, Cancer. 11th house is all about your friendships, all about your long-term goals, okay? So you can expect to get some clarity around who's truly in your corner, okay? And what dreams are worth carrying into this new year, into 2026, okay? That I say that to say this. Some of the people that you think are friendly or friends or supporters, they're not, okay? And when you get that realization, don't question it. You just need to take it and accept it for what it is, Cancer, okay? But there are some things, there are some dreams, some passions that Spirit is saying you've outgrown, you've evolved. Leave that in 2025. 2026 is a different playground, okay? Venus moves into Scorpio on November the 6th, and that's going to bring about passion and intensity in a way that you have never really known in love, okay, Cancer? Something that you've buried could definitely come back up, okay, and resurface for some type of closure or rekindling. I'm not saying that you got to get back with your ex, but this is definitely, you know, the astrology is there for it, for an ex or someone from your past to kind of return, but again, not to rekindle, but to really just kind of put some final closure and stamp it. It's put a fork in it. It's done, okay? By late November, y'all, November 20th to be exact, we have that new moon in Scorpio. That's going to really mark a clean slate for love. creativity, and just really emotional renewal. Okay, Scorpio is really going to be doing some deep work for us. Okay, by late November, the sun and Venus are going to move into Sagittarius, and you're going to kind of see that your productivity is kind of boosted. You may feel a little bit more motivated. Wellness is kind of boosted. You know, you may kind of feel a little bit better. You're gonna feel a rush to finish. I feel like you're gonna feel kind of like so good, so antsy, so ready. You're gonna feel this rush to kind of finish what you started earlier in the year, right? But December is when everything is gonna kind of click for you, and that's when Saturn, Neptune, and Mercury are gonna finally go direct, and that's gonna turn that reflection energy into helping you kind of move forward. Okay. Capricorn season begins December 21st, and that's going to be highlighting our 7th house of relationships and contracts, Cancer. So just expect some commitments, expect some reconciliations, expect some divine realignment happening when it comes to your partnerships. Okay. And as 2026 dawns upon us, Mercury and Venus are going to move into the sign of Capricorn. That's going to help us restructure our love lives, our business dealings, really just overall our long-term stability. Okay. So just know that all of the astrology that I've kind of gone over, this is of this last stretch in 2025, Cancer. It's really all about getting serious about your peace, getting very serious about your priorities and your purpose. Okay. And because when 2026 comes, it's coming with fresh blessings that need a strong foundation. Okay. It's like I'm telling you, I'm bringing my newborn baby to your house. I need you to clean your house from top to bottom. I need you to baby proof it and all of that and get ready. Okay. That's what Spirit is saying, basically. Okay. I'm going to dive into the cards. We're going to get some deeper insight. Before we do though, if you're ready to see exactly how your path is unfolding, your personal path is unfolding before this new year, Cancer, this will be the perfect time to book your overall energy reading or one of my blueprint sessions through the links below. Okay. Spirit always reveals what is next and what's meant for you, what you need to know in these sessions. Okay. I've been definitely enjoying connecting with my Cancers and having really breakthrough sessions, and just connecting with your energy and personally helping you uncover or move forward. So if any of you are interested, if your soul has kind of been lingering towards it, Cancer, let this be your confirmation. Okay. Check in. All right. Before we move into 2026. Okay. But let's get into these cards. Let's see what else Spirit wants to reveal about the rest of 2025 for Cancer. Shout out to, I believe it was Courtney that asked me in my comment section to do this reading, to kind of look at the energy for the rest of the year. So y'all thank Courtney if you enjoy this reading. Okay. But we're going to look at the overall energy for the rest of 2025. What is a dominant theme that's guiding Cancers as we move towards 2026? Overall energy for the rest of 2025 for Cancer. Clear. Ooh. All right. So look, we got the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Swords that wanted to come out. And I'm actually going to keep both, because I feel like this 6 of Cups showing up definitely screams kind of Cancer water energy in the sense of nostalgia. Okay. And then the 3 of Swords showing up. I feel like Cancer, this is kind of a juxtaposition of where you've been. There's been a lot of healing that's happening. And healing isn't always sunshines and roses, okay? Healing comes with grief, with sorrow. You know, and I feel like that's what's showing up in the 3 of Swords. And that's what Spirit is saying is going to kind of be the dominant theme going throughout the rest of 2025, right? But the good thing is that even though this 3 of Swords may kind of feel kind of heavy or sad, this 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck is really showing me, Cancer, that you're moving out of 2025 into 2026 into a totally different territory, okay? One where you're going to experience some type of relief. And I feel like, you know, you can be hopeful about what the future holds in 2026. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? Be hopeful for what's coming. And you can bet, Cancer, that the rest of 2025 is really going to be about emotional release and just honestly spiritual recovery, okay? This Six of Cups showing up shows that something from your past, this could be some relationship, even a childhood wound, Cancer, an emotional chapter, whatever it is, it's resurfacing. It is resurfacing, but it's not to open or reopen, the pain, but it's to help you rewrite the memory, okay? The Three of Swords here confirms that Spirit is walking you through this deep forgiveness, not just for other people, but for yourself, Cancer. Because there's healing from what you thought that you should have done differently, or the love that you didn't kind of get back, you didn't receive back, it wasn't reciprocal. This may even be some sadness around the dream that didn't unfold the way that you thought it would or that you had anticipated. And then again, like I said, with this Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the card says relief, hope, moving on, right? This says that you are finally sailing into peace after a long emotional storm, okay? You may not have realized it, but this entire year has been about an emotional detox, Cancer. Letting go of guilt, letting go of grief, and attachment to how life used to be, okay? So just know that between now and 2026, Spirit's going to be guiding you to stop replaying those old stories that you tell yourself, and you have to start trusting that peace is possible for you, Cancer, okay? Some of you are literally moving, okay? Traveling, relocating, but even if you're not physically, you're mentally and spiritually shifting into a new mindset where calm is going to be your new normal. So I do feel like, Cancer, you can kind of anticipate maybe an unexpected message or a memory from your past that's going to resurface. But it brings closure. It's not gonna bring, like, it's not to stir up chaos and make everything kind of go into a tizzy. It's meant to be a final kind of, we're laying it to bed, we're putting it to rest, okay? You may notice yourself kind of choosing peace over trying to prove a point to someone, just kind of letting it go and letting it be what it is. By December, Cancer, many of you will physically move. Okay, you will physically move, or you will experience some type of mental reset that's going to free you from a cycle that you thought that you would never, ever be able to escape. There's hope. I promise you there's hope, Cancer. Okay, I know that it's been kind of a rough year. Some of you may have definitely felt like you're still in this energy of feeling sorrow, grief, sadness, but it's a purge. It's definitely a healing, okay? But Spirit says you won't be in this place for long, okay? You are moving on. You're moving out of this cycle. Let's look at the potential challenge, or, and this just makes sense. With this Six of Cups and Three of Swords showing up, this makes sense for the retrograde energy that we're moving into as we kind of close out the year. Spirit is going to bring up things that, from your past. And I feel like it's definitely things that may have kind of been hidden, things that you may have tried to put a band-aid over, just kind of stuff down. But Spirit is bringing them up because these are things that have to be cleared out, have to be taken care of before you step into 2026, Cancer. Okay? But I'm going to ask about the tests or the lessons that might resurface, that might be showing up. Let's get more insight about what that may actually look like. What test or patterns might resurface before the year ends for Cancer, Spirit? Oh, so look, Eight of Swords showing up. The Eight of Swords is here, Cancer. And I feel like, again, I feel like with this Eight of Swords showing up, Cancer, it's Spirit's way of saying, don't rush, okay? I feel like this is definitely a message to remind you not to rush, because especially with this Knight of Pentacles being here at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles moves slowly but methodically, okay? There's intention, and I feel like there's a message that Spirit is reminding us of that in this moment. But I'm going to tell you, Cancer, your biggest challenge for the rest of 2025 is going to be literally you getting out of your own way and getting out of your own head, okay? Because this Eight of Swords really shows a season where self-doubt and overthinking, confusing yourself may have definitely slowed your progress, you know what I mean? And it's not that things aren't moving forward for you, Cancer, but it's that you may not believe that they're actually moving forward for you. You know, you spent so much of this year healing and releasing and learning to really like trust again, but this next phase will really test your faith in yourself. In your own self, Cancer. The mental fog, the what if I mess it up, or what if I'm not good enough thoughts, whatever. The fear of repeating a past pattern. That's the illusion that Spirit is asking you to break out of this year before 2026 starts, okay? The Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck underneath kind of shows that progress is happening. It is happening, Cancer. It's just not as fast as you may want it to happen, but this energy definitely says to stay consistent, stay grounded, and don't abandon what's already working just because it's not working quick enough, or it's not flashy enough, or you know what I mean? Think of this as like the final stretch where patience is really going to be the key. It's going to be the magic word here. So y'all, around late November, Cancer, I feel like something that you've been working on is going to feel stuck or maybe delayed. This is to do with the retrograde. This may be a project or a conversation or a plan, but behind the scenes, what's really happening is that things are being restructured. It's stabilizing, okay? So don't be thrown off by that, because I'm going ahead and I'm giving you the warning, quote unquote, now that things will kind of feel like they're stuck, but it's not what it looks like, okay? You may doubt whether you are on the right path, some of you, but literally this Knight of Earth confirms that you are on the right path. And not only are you on the right path, Cancer, you're making steady progress. What you build now is going to become the foundation of your 2026 success, okay? And y'all know, yes, Cancer has been in or Jupiter has been in our sign, Cancer, but once Jupiter moves into Leo, it's kind of like there's going to be a backwash of blessings of Jupiter being in Cancer, y'all. And so that's why I told you 2025 was going to be a pivotal year, because it's really setting the standard and the stage for everything that you are desiring and how life is changing for you in 2026, okay? A mentor, a co-worker, or somebody with this grounded earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could step in to help you organize or help you kind of regain confidence in some type of way, Cancer. So if you have been thinking about that, connecting with some type of like mentor or collaborating partnership, all signs are kind of pointing to that, Cancer, because this person could definitely help stabilize your success that's already written in the stars for you. This is really a reminder that the only thing that is keeping you trapped or stuck, because you think that you're stuck, is that old song that you sing to yourself, that old story that you tell yourself, that old narrative that you replay that says that you aren't ready, okay? But Spirit is telling you that you are, okay? Hear me and hear me well, Cancer. You are ready. If you don't know nothing else, you are ready. And the only thing, it's not money, it's not education, it's not opportunity. The only thing that's holding you back is your self-doubt, okay? So that's what Spirit is saying, nip in the bud before we move into 2026, okay? And so I'm going to ask about insight on how do we nip that in the bud. Let's see what Spirit's advice is for staying aligned during the rest of these transitions throughout the rest of the year. How does Cancer navigate or overcome this energy, Spirit? So look, we got the 9 of Cups showing up. I love this. And look, there's a lot of a lot of earth energy showing up as we move into Capricorn season. I feel like Capricorn season is going to be very pivotal. And that's as you're closing out 2025, moving into 2026, Cancer. 2026 is feeling very prosperous, okay? Very successful. But it's only because you've done the work, the healing that was necessary in 2025, okay? And again, I'm telling you, it's just confirmation. Spirit is just confirming that 2026, when you move into 2026, it is going to be new. There's just the energy of newness, starting over, new slates, new clean slates. That's why Spirit's saying it's so imperative that you clean this up. You clean up these emotional patterns. You clean out some of this baggage, some of this trauma before you move into this, because Spirit is ready to bless you with something that's really going to blow your mind, Cancer, but you have to be ready for it. Okay, Spirit is saying that the rest of 2025 is really going to be about your emotional liberation. You know, setting yourself free from the patterns or people that really kept your heart on hold. Okay, this free yourself card isn't just about walking away from somebody. So, you know, that may be confirmation for some of you, but this is more so about reclaiming your power, Cancer, your confidence and your standards. That's what this is about. You have learned the difference between attachment and alignment this year, okay? And you're realizing that love should grow you. Love should expand you. Love should support you. It should not exhaust you or drain you, right? So if something feels like it's been keeping you small, Cancer, this is your cue to finally break free from it. Spirit is saying to free yourself, okay? If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Anyway, but at the bottom, y'all, at the bottom of the deck with the new love energy, I feel like, again, like I said, this is confirming that once you create that space, once you make room, something new, someone new is going to step in, and it's going to feel so refreshing, Cancer. For some, this is literally a new person that's going to be entering your world before 2026 happens or starts, okay? For others of you, it's a relationship that's going to transform you because, or it's going to transform, this relationship is going to transform because you have transformed, you have changed. Either way, y'all, it's love that is going to mirror the very healed version of you, Cancer, and not the wounded version, okay? Not the sad, not the still grieving. It's a very new version of you that this is going to support. So know that someone that you may have outgrown may try to re-enter your life before 2025 clears out, y'all. Especially, like I said, like around November, late November. This time you're gonna see it clearly, and you're gonna see it how it needs to be seen, and you're gonna choose yourself accordingly, okay? For my Cancers that are single, okay, new romantic energy appears around the kind of Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. So that's like late December kind of energy when Venus moves into Capricorn. This could really lead to something very, very stable. I feel like this is going to be a very stable connection that you have not experienced before. And it's going to be something that's very unexpected. Very unexpected. This will take you by surprise, okay? Even though I'm telling you to be prepared for it, you're still going to be surprised, okay? Cancer, those of you that are coupled may kind of experience some type of breakthrough where communication and honesty are going to return after a long sense of feeling like emotionally distant from your partner, feeling like there was some separation. Even if there wasn't physical separation, there was definitely spiritual or emotional. So yeah, that's what you can kind of expect in love as we move into the new year. But you know, I feel like Spirit's message here is saying that when you stop shrinking, when you stop trying to fit someone else's or fit into someone else's comfort zone, or, you know, fit into their vibe, Cancer, that's the moment that you stop doing that. That is when the right person is going to come in and match the expansion that you're doing. That's what Spirit is saying. You've conditioned yourself from the stories that you told yourself, and now you put yourself in this cage. And Spirit is saying, free yourself from this cage, because there is so much beyond this cage for you, okay? And Spirit is saying, expand. And as soon as you expand, you're gonna see all that's waiting for you outside of that cage, okay? Let's look at money and career energy for, let's see what's manifesting financially and professionally as 2025 closes. What's manifesting in regards to Cancer's money and career. All right. So, ooh, look, we got the watch showing up. I love that the watch, and I hear tick, 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 tick. Because Spirit's saying, look, it's time to profit. This is, and did I not tell you when I started off this reading, y'all? I told you that the rest of this year is really going to be about divine timing, okay? Divine timing and seizing your moment, okay? Carpe diem when it's time, okay? That's why Spirit is saying we're getting that hesitation energy up out your spirit, because when the clock hits, because there's, you know, like they say with a broken clock, there are 2 times that in the day that the broken clock is right. There's already a time that is divine and aligned for you, for this situation to happen and unfold in your life however it's supposed to personally. You know, if you want to dive deeper into what that means for you, Cancer, book a reading with me, book a session with me, and we can figure out what that is for you. But there is going to be a moment that Spirit is asking you to step up and seize and take advantage of, okay? I feel like, you know, Cancer, you have kind of been in this space of feeling like you've been waiting. I feel like your patience has definitely been kind of tested. But so much is shifting. I'm going to tell you, 2026 is the year of Cancer, the entrepreneur, okay? If you're not already an entrepreneur, Cancer, you very well are definitely coming along with some type of idea, some type of inspiration, something. Spirit is lining you up with something that you are going to profit from, okay? And it's something that you are creating. Be ready for that. Be prepared for that. I need you to claim that. And I'm not saying that that may be your only thing, but for a lot of my Cancers, yes, you're stepping into entrepreneurship, okay? And Spirit is saying not only stepping into it, but profiting from it, okay? I can tell you for sure, Cancer, the rest of 2025 is just, honestly, it's all about timing, okay? All about timing, all about innovation, okay? The watch card says that it's time to profit, but the divine timing still rules, okay? So if things feel slow, if they feel uncertain, do not mistake this pause for punishment, Cancer, okay? Spirit is literally just syncing you with the right opportunity, okay? It can't just be any old thing. It's the right thing for you, Cancer, and there's a divine time when that links up, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and forewarn you. There may be a brief waiting period, okay? Again, I had already warned you, and I said, you know, we talked about the Mercury retrograde. You may feel like projects are pending, or funds are processing, or clients are deciding, and you're just waiting. But behind that, with this light bulb energy, y'all, it's like things are sparking behind the scenes that you aren't prepared for, or you don't even realize, okay? This is where new ideas start to pay off for you. The offer that you almost gave up on, by December, that's when the light turns on. It lights up for you, okay? This combo, Cancer, screams entrepreneurial breakthrough, okay? Entrepreneurial breakthrough. Shout out to my Cancer entrepreneurs. This is going to be a moment where the idea fully meets the right market, the support. Some of you, you've already gotten this bright idea. Spirit has already dropped that nugget. You have that idea, but you're like, how do I carry it out? How do I make this idea real? Like, how do I, you know, manifest it, right? This is where you're going to finally link up with the right person, the right market, the right support, whatever. It's going to find you. You're magnetizing it. You're calling it out. You're turning on your light and saying, I'm open, and people are coming in for business, okay? Spirit's advice here, I feel like, again, is don't rush, y'all. Do not rush. Whatever you do, do not rush the harvest, okay? Perfect your craft while the universe adjusts the clock. So right now, perfecting your craft, going back to school, taking a class, refining your prices, beefing up what you're selling, whatever. This is the time to be doing it, Cancer. I'm telling you, get ready. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, okay? I'm just telling you too. I am just going to say that, and I'm going to be honest and tell you that a pause, some type of pause or some type of temporary slowdown, you will feel it, but it's going to clear space for a genius. I feel like a genius money-making idea, Cancer. It's looking like something digital, maybe. So this could be on like social media, something creative for sure. Or even service-based. Okay. This is where you are going to shine. Expect a call or some type of email, some type of message. Expect them to reach out to you, some type of connection that changes the financial game for you between late November and mid-December, Cancer. This is perfect eclipse to solstice timing, okay? This is where this faded energy is going to come in and really, really change the game for you, okay? 2026 begins with much steadier income streams, you guys, you know, or for some of you, you may be starting a new role that's both one that you are inspired in, you know, but it's also lucrative, because Spirit is saying now it is time for you to profit, okay? You've paid your dues, Cancer. It's time for you to profit, okay? Just remember, delay is not denial. If you don't get anything else from this message, know that delay is not denial. It means that things are divinely aligning, okay? The more that you trust your intuition, Cancer, the faster that inspiration is going to turn into income. Okay, the more you trust your intuition, I'm telling you, you're going to have to lean into it. That's your superpower. The faster that inspiration is going to turn into profit, cash money. I'm talking physically, because the pentacles were here, okay? But I'm going to pull a final message, I think. Let's just pull a final message and see for Cancer heading into 2026. What's the final guidance Spirit wants Cancer to carry into 2026? Own your time, Cancer, and give it meaning. Don't let it pass you by. This is what I'm talking about. Your watch, your time. That's what I'm saying. It's like the clock is ticking, Cancer. Okay. And again, this is showing up again. Rejection is for your protection. Things are slowing down for your protection, Cancer. Where you're feeling like you're getting rejection, it's really not rejection. It's not denial. Okay. It's delay. But Spirit is saying own your time. You are the commander. You are the author of your divine timing. That's what I'm telling you. You got to be intentional in how you wait too. Just because I'm telling you there's going to be a little waiting period. You know how somebody tells you, okay, this is going to sound real fat of me, but just go with it, because this is how I can make it real and for y'all to relate to it. And that's what I'm here to do. Okay. But you know how you may go into like Popeyes or something and they tell you it's going to be a wait on the chicken, but you're preempted. You know, you got to wait for it. You came in there for the chicken. That's what you want. That's what you desire. You can't rush the process. The chicken got to cook. Okay, they got to cook the chicken. So that's all that's happening right here. Spirit is saying that you want to own your time. You can be happy while you wait, okay, because you're owning your time. While you're waiting for your chicken, you can be doing something else that's productive, that's going to make having your chicken even more beneficial, okay? Just go with me, y'all. Don't judge me, okay? But Spirit is saying definitely take advantage of this time. Don't just sit around sulking and thinking, oh my gosh, nothing's moving. I'm stuck. Nothing's going to happen. It's always going to be like this. I'm miserable. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Cancer, Spirit is saying own your time. Stand up. Be confident, okay? Because the rest of 2025... Cancer is preparing you for a huge breakthrough, okay? And I'm telling you, Cancer, if this message already has you nodding like, yes, this is exactly what I've been feeling. This is exactly what I'm going through. Bridget, you all in my business, okay? Just imagine what Spirit would reveal in a reading that's designed specifically just for you, okay? That is why I offer my blueprint sessions, you guys. I really, really enjoyed the Cancers that have already connected with me. And I would love to connect with more of you to help you uncover your next chapter with crystal clear clarity, okay? The link is below, Cancer. But I'm telling you, y'all, like I said, the rest of this year is really preparing you for a breakthrough. You have shed so many layers all year long. You've been doing the work, Cancer. And these next few months are really about integration and reward, okay? Spirit is saying it's time to profit. You're going to notice that certain things finally fall into place once you stop forcing, and you just start trusting your flow. You start trusting yourself, okay? If this resonated, Cancer, like I said, please don't stop here. Book your overall energy reading or your blueprint session with me through the links below, down in the comment section. Talk to me down there while you're down there. Say hey, drop a Cancer emoji or a crab emoji in the comments, y'all, if you are ready for your new chapter, if you are claiming it. Leave me some good energy on that like button. Hit that new hype button for me. I really, really appreciate you guys doing the work behind the scenes and helping us connect with our Cancerian family, okay? I appreciate you always, and I'm so ready for us to step into this new year, but we still got some things that we got to kind of carry out in this year. We're not ready for 2026 just yet, but we're definitely on our way, okay? But that's what I got for you guys. I really hope that you found this helpful. If I can I'm gonna be back in the next reading, okay? But yeah, just talk to me down in the comment section. That's all I got for you in the meantime, in between time. Until next time, love you.